talk to you about a grief journey. Because why not, right? So, as most of you know, August 27th of this year is the day Scott passed away. We found out he was sick on, officially found out he was sick on July 15th and of this year. So from diagnosis on the 16th until he passed away, we got about 5.5 weeks. So it was really quick, and I am a process improvement manager, project manager by trade, and so that's, kind of how I handled it emotionally. And I just worked really hard to try to do as much for him as I could every second that I had. And so now it's time to sit around the house by myself and think about what has happened. It's such a lovely situation, isn't it? Grief. Here's kind of what I figured out so far is it's so unpredictable. Sometimes I wake up, it's 7 in the morning, and I'm like ready to go work out, and I'm ready to do stuff around the house and like all these things. And then by 9:30, I'm in the corner of sitting in a chair in the corner somewhere bawling because I don't know why. Why not? I guess. So I don't know. I mean, I never know. It's very hard to plan to go to meetings or go to events or help someone, or for that matter, just even making an appointment, because just because I'm fine right this second doesn't mean that I'm going to be fine in 10 seconds, and I'm trying not to fight that too much. I'm trying to just let that occur because I know it's healthier just to let it happen and deal with it as it comes. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Let's see. I have gone with friends, some new friends, some old friends, had dinner or sat and had a drink and just kind of talked about what is going on or what I'm doing or what my plans are, But for the most part, I've just been dealing with life, like trying to get the house in order, and I want to sell the house. We wanted to sell the house before all this happened, and so now I'm selling the house, and I'm not attached to material things, don't really care about the house in general as far as like emotionally. But I was just discovered the other day, even though I'm ready to sell the house, I was ready to sell the house 2 years ago. As a matter of fact, if I had gotten him on board, we would have sold our house 2 years ago. But he wasn't on board. And so we didn't. But I think about the fact that I could travel and just not have the work and the maintenance that goes along with this house, because it sits on 2 acres and it's a really big house and it's just me. My children are thriving in the world, and they don't still live at home. So I think the hard part, or what I've experienced so far as emotions about selling the house or leaving the house, is just the act of making the decision and doing it, following through with it without Scott being here. So with Scott not being here, I don't get to say, so are you excited? Or are you nervous? Or does it make you sad to pack? Or does it make you super happy to pack? You don't have to clean all these floors anymore, or climb up on a ladder and get to these windows that are 25 feet in the air. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's just everyday stuff, talking and chatting and discussing like the day and what's happening and what we're doing and why we're doing it and all of these things. That's the really hard part for me. So, man, I have some amazing friends and family. It's funny. It's like their little spidey sense goes off and they call or text or just come by almost every time I'm having a really rough day. And it's pretty neat to see them being able to just innately know when I need something and actually acting on it. That's a pretty neat thing. So anyway, yeah. So I'm showing the house for the very first time this coming Monday. Today is Friday. And I'm excited. Man, I hope they love it as much as I do the first time I walked in. I hope they love it. It's a beautiful home, and it would be great for a family that could use the space. And so I'm super excited. I hope they love it, and I hope they want to move in quickly. And you know, I'm not going to put up any Christmas trees. I normally have anywhere from 9 to 12 Christmas trees. You know, don't judge me. I love Christmas. I love Christmas. I love to decorate for Christmas. I love to do all those things. But again, Scott's not here to tell me how ridiculous all of those trees are and how irritated he is that he has to drag them all out and help me fix the lights and all the things. So, I don't know. I don't want to do it. So, I think I'm going to take decorations to Devin and Abby's house in Tulsa, and I'm going to force my decor on sweet little Abby and hope that she just accepts it. If the kids get excited enough about it, then I think she'll just let me do it, and it'll be fine because the kids will love it. And that's maybe how I'll decorate for Christmas. So, anyway, it's okay if you don't know what to say to somebody that's grieving, somebody that's had loss. We don't know what to say either. I don't have the right words. I'm going to be blown away if you say something cool. I mean, you don't have to say anything. You know, a smile or a hi or a whatever, or, you know, it was good to see you or whatever in the grocery store. All of those are fine. Those are fine interactions. And you don't have to have something miraculous to say when you see me or when you see somebody else that is in the situation. The amount of loss over the last 2 years has been crippling. My mom, first, when she told me that she didn't want to outlive another child, I honestly thought that it was one of my older siblings. But I know how she felt about Scott, and it would have devastated her. I think beyond repair. I don't think she would have been able to recover if she had known that he was going to get sick and all of that would have happened. So, once again, Mom knows best, right? And then, probably the craziest thing that happened to us in 2021 was at the end of the year when Ben's best friend Cooper died from an accidental overdose, and it was the beginning of December last year. Devastating loss. A day didn't go by that I don't think about his mother. Oh my God, I don't even know. All you moms out there that have buried your babies, I pray to God I never have to do it. As much as I don't want to see them hurt from loss, it's just the right order, you know. I hope that's not my plan. But then for Scott to get sick and then go so soon, literally from February of 21, sorry, until August of 22. Craziness. Just crazy. I'm not going to pretend to try to understand that stuff. All I can say is I try to be strong enough to manage it. We're supposed to celebrate our 50th birthdays in January and February. I was 30 days older than Scott, and he loved that because he got to tease me about being old for 30 days. We were turning 50 this year, and we were planning some trips, and we were going to go to all of our friends' birthdays, and you know. Anyway, I'm fine. I really am fine. If you see me and you say something to me, or maybe you just walk around the corner and I'm crying because the shrimp is making me cry at the grocery store or whatever, because it doesn't always make sense. Please don't be scared or think that you did something wrong, because crying is the new smiling, okay? And I try not to cry all day, every day, but you know, it is what it is. So, grief is hard. Try to manage it as best we can, and process it as best we can. I'm not superhuman. I'm just Mary. And I'm so thankful for everything that I've done and had, and the life that we had together, and all of those things, and the memories that we have. And man, the kiddos that we produced and the grandkids that they're producing, you know, there's a lot of beauty. There's a lot of beauty in the whole thing. So I need to sell this house and buy a travel trailer and go on the road and talk to y'all about what I'm seeing and where I'm going, and do fun videos. We're gonna get there. Anyway, gotta finish cooking dinner. Gonna make a drink, and I don't know, I'll make another video later. My new little device here that's following me around and making sure that I stay in focus is called Pivo, P-I-V-O, Paul Indigo Violet Ocean. Pivo. So anyway, if you like this, it's hands-free and it follows you like everywhere you go and detects movement. So if you're into all those like TikTok dances or whatever you're into, it'll follow you and do that too. So I'm gonna make a drink and finish dinner, and I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Thanksgiving's almost here. Love you guys.